Hey, welcome to the Dalai Compass Academy. So today I'm going to share with you one of the steps that will help you overcome anxiety and become more confident in your life. This is part of the Compass Wellness series. Why is anxiety and confidence, this is typically a problem that people face, at a younger age. But even as you get older, there's going to be certain situations and circumstances that you want to deal with where you wonder whether you have what it takes to get it done. You might be anxious about your performance and about the things you would like to do. There are times when these things happen. One of the keys I have found that would help you, overcome such circumstances, it's if you begin with the end in mind. And this is all part of what I call the outcome decision-making process. So when you want to tackle a situation, think about the outcome you're looking for. Think about the resources you have to achieve those outcomes, or the vehicles that you have to achieve the outcome. Broadly speaking, this is part of what you have to do. So when you start your day, begin with the end in mind. What are you doing at this hour or point in time? So if you begin with the end in mind, you can always ask yourself, you can break it into hours or 30 minutes and say, hey, I'm trying to achieve A, B, C, and the steps I need to take are 1, 2, 3. And 30 minutes into it, you haven't even gotten to step 1. What's going on? Is it distractions? Is it lack of confidence? Is it anxiety? These are kind of things you need to look at, And so I feel that your goals for the day should always be related to your relationships, your operational capacity, and your physical wellness, your social wellness, and your intellectual wellness. You always have to incorporate the dimensions of wellness to the things you do. That's really the foundation of what I share, what I teach, at the Dalai Compass Academy. Just to give you some background, Dalai Compass Academy, strives to help you, improve your health and wellness. Because when you do that, then you increase your vitality and it's easier for you to achieve your wellness goals. If you're dealing with chronic health problems like high blood pressure and diabetes, you would be able to make the lifestyle adjustments that would help you more consistently win your goals in those. That's one thing. So when you start your day, you have to begin with the end in mind. You have to have goals that you want to accomplish at the end of the day related to your ongoing projects and making your life, more amazing. If you're trying to slim down, if you are trying to lose belly fat, if you are trying to look younger, if you're trying to look, to be healthier, to be less bogged down by tiredness and fatigue from chronic illness or worry about outcomes of different projects. One of the key things you need to do is begin with the end in mind. So begin the end in mind, like I said earlier, it's the ninth, self-mastery habit that I share with you and others in my book, 9 Self-Mastery Habits that will help you overcome anxiety and make your life more confident. If you're not familiar with this book, this is the book, okay? Yeah, this is the book I'm talking about. I'm getting it in my face. Anyway, so the key thing I want to share today, or in this today, is this, right? You have to, you have to learn to break things into mini goals and smaller parts so that you can achieve the bigger goal that you have. With the end in mind, it will be easier for you to figure out how, to deal with challenges and interactions that can influence your relationship. just take small steps that will get you to your destination. Sometimes I like to compare it to like a puzzle, like a puzzle, like this Lego puzzle, jigsaw puzzle. You have the big picture that you're trying to achieve, then you have the small steps you need to take, right? To You get one little piece at a time. Sometimes you start with the corners, so but you have to budget time for it and all those kind of steps, so that's one thing. So if you have 30 minutes to accomplish a portion of your goal at work or project at home or school, it is easy to understand how you have to cut down the time you're usually spending chatting with others, or getting distracted. If you need to be at a place on time, and you start by watching TV, you don't check gas, you don't check, when you're not getting, you discover you have those problems, but you could have used the time to check it. If you had begun with the end in mind, which was getting to that destination on time, in this example, you should have gone to check, see, do you have the, do you have gas? Do you have your wallet with you? Do you have your bag with you? Do you have your ID? Do you have the directions? If you do these things, it will save you time at the crunch time, and you won't waste so much time, because that's what's going to lead to anxiety and lack of confidence. You're going to like, will I get on time? Will I get there on time? Will I not get there on time? I mean, for me, the main reason why these things are part of the wellness equation or the wellness ecosystem is anything, that, leads to stress for you is going to affect your health. That's just the way stress works, So if you don't take care of that, it's eventually going to affect, stress you out and affect your health. It might meet your blood pressure going up, your blood sugar going up, or just general discomfort about yourself, and then you're going to lash out at others, and it's going to affect your relationship, which is not a good thing. Okay. When you begin with the end in mind, you can focus and thrive and make yourself more confident. It will help you to be more selective in your engagements and interactions. When you begin with the end in mind, it is easier to identify the main things you have to accomplish every day and the ones you can defer or leave. You have to remember that we all have a limited amount of time to spend on our projects and our activities every day. You can't do everything, no matter how much you want to, or no matter how much you imagine that you can. You cannot. Okay, so you have to really ask yourself, what do I have in mind? So when you do that, that's going to happen to you is that you can begin with the end in mind. You can set up a mental clock and an invisible thread with which you can connect the seemingly unconnected aspects of your daily life. See, when you have the confidence that you can do this, and you've done it a number of times, so you now form a new habit. That's what's going to lead to that reduction in anxiety for you, and also going to build up your confidence, because you have a pathway, you have a set way of doing things that's been giving you results. So the only thing you need to do is do it over and over, and you become better at it. This will help you to stay focused even when you have to deal with daily criticisms, challenging interactions and a toxic environment. Because keep this in mind, just because you figured out what you want to do and the way to do it, doesn't mean everyone is going to agree with you. Some people are going to, disagree with you. Some people are going to call you out. It's just the way it is. You can't please everyone. But as long as you stay focused and take the steps that you found out that work for you, that will get you to your destination, then you will be fine, So, hey, stay focused, keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on the mission, know what's the main goal, and then you will see yourself, find your life more healthy, living your life more healthy with more vitality, more enjoyable, less anxiety, and more confidence. So here are my final thoughts and actions for the day for you with regards to beginning with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Make a list of your daily goals. Okay, make a list of your daily goals. Begin with every daily encounter with the end in mind. So when you are having an encounter with someone, think about what you want out of it. You don't want to get into a fight. You just want, there's a goal you have. Keep that in mind in everything you do. Okay, I'll stop at that. I'll see you next time. Hey, if you enjoy this and you find this helpful, please subscribe, to the Dollar Compass Academy, where I share with you, some of these tips and strategies that would help you improve your health and wellness. This particular, video is part of the Compass Wellness series. All right, I'll see you next time. Thank you.